Okay, we're going to be talking about how you can find inbound sales position. Basically, if you're an appointment setter, let me just make this bold. Appointment setter. So if are you an appointment setter or a sales closer or you're an SDR, basically you do triage calling, right? If you fall under any of these categories, I'm going to be showing you exactly how you can actually find inbound sales position. Now, a lot of people kind of complicate this process. They tell you, oh, you need to join this course and stuff like that. Yes, I do have a course that teaches you how to find positions, but in this video, I'm going to show you exactly the process anyone can use today to start landing position, right? So we have different platforms where you can find inbound sales position. First is Facebook. Make this small. Facebook. Then we have, let's basically just type in platforms. Platforms to use. Platforms to use to find a position. Right. So we have Facebook, we have Instagram, then we have TikTok and YouTube. You kind of have LinkedIn too, right? You can find inbound sales position on LinkedIn, and then I just generalize the rest as job sites. So LinkedIn, and we could just generalize the rest as job sites. Now I'm going to be grading all these platforms and showing you how you can actually use them intertwine together. Now for Facebook, the process of finding position on Facebook, I've actually said this in my previous videos, it's quite easy, right? If you head over to Facebook, but the problem with Facebook, you need to know how to do due diligence. So if you head over to Facebook, the platform, the strategies you could do is Facebook groups for appointment setting and closing. By the way, if you want to join the sales channel group, it has 34,000 members as of the time of recording this video, and we screen all the job offers on there. Just check in the description below, you see my Facebook profile. Check on it, you see the link in my description. Click on it, you get access to the sales channel group, and it's completely free. So you could join Facebook groups, right, for sales reps, right? Now this is one way you can actually find a role. And next, you can actually join Facebook groups. Then I'll just put niche based Facebook group. Now, for you to actually understand this, um, niche based Facebook group. Now, for you to understand this, I'm going to break down what I mean by niche based Facebook group. Now, let's actually head back to this side. Right now, when I could going into appointment setting or closing, one thing I always tell people that helps you like speed track the whole process is you want to pick a niche you want to work with. So, the process basically how to find a role, right? How to find a role fast, right? The process is quite easy. First thing you need to do is you pick a niche. So you pick a niche. Now, the reason why you want to pick a niche is going to help you with the niche based groups. Now, basically, there are groups like appointment setting groups, closer groups, and stuff groups like that. But once you basically go down to niche based groups, appointment setting, closing groups, you can see a lot of those groups, and it's just specific to appointment setting and closing, and most of them are for job opportunities. But when you go about down to niche based groups, you can down now start finding groups like um, let's just click so we can go from real estate and go to software, right? We could just say tech. Just say tech, right? Tech. This is teach. We could say tech. We can say fitness. We can definitely say travel. Bees up. No, bees up. Now, BizUp, you basically can get like info products and stuff like that. You could still put info companies or e-learning companies, right? E-learning companies, where you can actually biz up and e-learnings where you can find all this make money online, like drop shipping, Amazon FBA programs and coaching and stuff like that. You could definitely find them there. You could definitely see like coaching also, but I tend to like put it separate because you can go deep into this coaching. But biz up and e-learning, you could definitely put course creation under there. Right now, you can see there's tons of niches. Now the sweet part about all these niches is you could definitely niche down again, right? You can definitely niche down again. You could go directly to Facebook and start searching real estate groups and joining them and finding real estate businesses you can decide to work with, or you can niche down a little bit again and find people in here, right? Now, from real estate, you could definitely go to Airbnb, mortgage broker, mortgage broker. Okay, mortgage broker, right? You could definitely go down from there. And same thing with tech, you could go to like SaaS and stuff like that. There are tons of sub niches under here. You could go to like SaaS, you could go to like tech startup, right? Startup. There are tons of startups, by the way, who need sales reps to sell your solution. Fitness, you can go down into like chiropractors and stuff like that. You can go to like people that do teaches pregnant pregnant women how to stay in shape, or pregnant women how to get back their shape. You can go, definitely there are tons of like niches under fitness. Now, all these have sub niches, but the best niche I actually love to work with, and I say you can actually find surplus of clients here, is the coaching niche. Now, if you go into coaching, sweet part about coaching is I could take every single thing I wrote here, right, and place it under the coaching. That is how coaching is like broad, right? I could just take every single thing. And funny thing, there's coaching for teaching people how to start coaching. Right? There's coaching for teaching people how to start an e-learning business. There's coaching for teaching people how to start a biz up. Coaching for teaching people how to save more on travels. Different stuff. So there's tons of coaching stuff. So this is basically going down into the niche. Right? So once you pick a niche, which is the first thing, the next thing is your outreach, basically coming up with your intro pitch and stuff like that. So we recently updated the 2QPCL strategy. I'm talking about it later on, but let's basically get back into this. Now, once you basically go on Facebook, we have Facebook groups, we have niche based communities, basically niche based Facebook communities. Then we have like direct DMs. From this process, now the process you use to find these offers on these platforms, you could definitely find a lot of businesses in the Facebook groups and niche based communities. And how you basically follow up is basically direct DM. So we have direct DM, we have comments and commenting, we have like making posts, value posts. That's basically the approach you use on this platform, right? And you could just do direct application. So there's some offers being posted, um direct application. There's some offers being posted on all these platforms, all these groups. Like on my group, you definitely see like a lot of offers being posted. This is the spelling of communities. Community, unity, unity. Okay, sorry about that. So now for Instagram, the process is quite different because we don't have like groups. Yeah, they're actually groups, but not something you could just easily join. So what you do on Instagram is direct search. You have direct search. Then we have like you could check the following of the person you're checking to work with, and find people there. You could use hashtags. So all this stuffs fall under direct search, because you have hashtags, because the main process you're going to actually use to find opportunities is hashtags. Also, following some people, some of these coaches especially, and all these businesses post job opportunities in their story, so you can find job opportunities on there. All right, direct search, check similar following related accounts. You can definitely find people there you could reach out to, and this all dwells down into picking a niche. So once you pick a niche, you know who you're searching for. You don't just search randomly. You pick a niche, you find those people around that niche, build a list. By the way, once you pick a niche, next thing is to build a list. Right, this is the next process. Build a list. The reason why you want to actually build a list is you want to have a list of people you're reaching out to. It basically puts together your approach and gives you more a focus based outreach. Now, for TikTok, you search people, and now the same process, you send direct DMs on here. But for Instagram, the main problem a lot of people face on Instagram, before I go down into TikTok, is people send messages and they don't get response. Right, they send messages, they don't get response. Now, the process I usually tell people to do, the process I tell people to do on Instagram is I'm going to say this publicly. Yeah. Now, the process I tell people to do is, so first, like 3 posts. So like recent 2 to 3 posts. Leave a comment. Leave a valuable comment. Leave a valuable comment on the last post. Share post back to the creator. I'm not really sure if you guys know how to do this, but you can click on the share button on Instagram and share it back to the creator, right? You can share it back to the creator and drop a message in it. All right, it's very easy. Click on share. Share, you're going to see the person that actually search the name of the person that made the post or the influencer. Share it back to them, and you're going to see a place to drop a message. So you could drop that same comment. So you share the post back to the creator and attach comments. Right, attach comments. Now, what happens is, I'm going to tell you the reason why you're doing all this. Attach comments. It's not you're not spamming them, but you're leaving a valuable comment. Then the next thing is to reply to your story. Reply to their story. Right? You want to also follow them. If you want to do this, you want to follow them. So one thing I always tell you to people actually, one thing people actually, when people reach out to me and they're like, oh, Femi, I'm trying to land a position. I'm sending a lot of messages on Instagram. I'm not getting a response. I'm like, okay, try this. Like 3 of their posts, drop a comment, then share back a post to them and attach a comment, and then reply to their story. Because what you want to do is to pop up in your notification. Most of these businesses, when you actually, for instance, once you send a message on Instagram, it doesn't pop up as a notification because it's in the message request. Now, how to get your message from the message request direct into the DM is, this is like the best way to actually get your message directly to the DM, because they will get a notification that someone shared them a post and someone dropped a comment. Like, it's three stuff in one, right? So they're definitely going to check it out. A lot of these businesses kind of check this stuff out, right? But if you send a lot of Instagram DMs, you're definitely going to get a response. So let's actually jump to TikTok. Now for TikTok, you're just basically doing search. Right now, there's a sweet part about TikTok is, if you want to find a business to work with, basically inbound leads, this is the 2 platforms you should focus on for your search. You can definitely go directly to Instagram and search, But here's like a cheat script to find people. Right now, head over to TikTok and head over to like YouTube. You're going to find this stuff. You search out, like you search out the basically niche. So you search niche, especially like if you want to work with people that basically coaching how to start an Airbnb business or something like that, how to do this, how to do that, how to start an e-com or something like that. Once you search those niche, what's going to happen is the process is very okay. Z C. The process is very easy. Once you search out this niche, the next thing that happens is you're going to see a lot of videos pop up. What you want to do is to find people in these videos that have their Instagram on there. Click on their Instagram, head over to their Instagram, check it out, send them a message. Most of these businesses are doing the two stuff. They're either selling a low ticket course, which you can definitely pitch them to sell a high ticket course, and all you're doing to do is to manage the whole process. They just need a Calendly link. Like a business, nobody wants to, except they're very lazy, right? If they're lazy, if you find a business like this, reach out back to me, find my Instagram, reach out back to me, we partner up, we get them set up, and we'll put a closer for them if you're working as a setter. And if you're working as a closer, basically if you're working as a setter, we'll put a closer for them. If you're working as a closer, we'll put a setter for them, because it's like super easy to just start booking high quality calls. Most of them are selling like low tickets. You could just pitch them, oh, you could sell high tickets. And some of them are doing it themselves, right? And if they want, this is why I actually turned this two into red, is Instagram from TikTok and YouTube, also Instagram, but mostly TikTok and YouTube. You can definitely beat your chest when you identify this thing to know that you're going to be getting inbound leads. The business has a lot of YouTube views, and the business has a lot of TikTok views. If they have a lot of views, it means there's a lot of people watching. And if there's a lot of people watching, there's a lot of people clicking the link in the description. And if there are a lot of people clicking the link in the description, it means there's a lot of calls coming in. And if they don't have a Calendly, if they put a Calendly, they're definitely going to get a lot of leads. Imagine a business getting like 1,000, even for my videos that haven't even gotten like to some, I get over 100 views, but so I'm actually getting like 1 2 messages from it, right? Imagine a business has their Calendly link in their description and they're getting like 5k views, 10k views, 100k views. 100k views, definitely they're going to be like, I mean, you have more than enough prospects to speak to on the in the chat, and more than enough calls on your calendar, right? This is how to print. Definitely, this is how to find inbound rules that will print, basically. Now for LinkedIn, process is quite simple. All you do is job search. So we have job search, we have basically job search, and then there's the backtrack search. Find the company hiring, find key people that work there, send them a message, and also find their socials on other platforms and send them a message. Then for job sites, simple process like LinkedIn, but mostly just job search. You apply, you have your resume, and apply. So once you build a list, right, once you have all this as the platforms you could definitely use, once you basically pick the niche, the next thing you build a list. Next thing after that, you want to have like your intro page. So your intro page and your intro video, very important. Your intro page and your intro video. Let me give you guys a cheat. All right, let me give you guys a cheat. If you're watching this right now, instead of you creating a personalized Loom video for every single person, let me give you guys a cheat. Shoot a message to businesses. Once you get them to respond back to you, ask them, hey, would you like me to send over a Loom video to you? Then you send a Loom video only to them. Personalized Loom videos will work very effective when you hop on your profile and be like, hey, I'm just checking out your profile right now, and this is what I could check out, this is what I could fix. That's if you know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, create one Loom video and pitch yourself. All right. Or if you know how to add value into business as a sales rep, I feel you should create a personalized video, but you don't want to be doing it for every single person. Now, the next thing you want to do after having this is to start sending out messages. So start applying. So you can start applying, right? Apply to like 20 applications every single day. I feel you could definitely do like 50 in a day because applications, there's tons of platform. You definitely do like 50 a day and do like 25 DMs a day. So start applying, like, let's basically say 50 because there's tons of platforms, right? 50. I'm not really sure, but if your account is just new, you can't really do like 50 and send like 50 DMs. The reason why you want to send, most people are like, how would I want to send 50 DMs? Very possible. Leverage multiple platforms. You don't want to leverage multiple accounts because you're not spamming. You want to leverage multiple platforms. So if you send like 10 on here or 15 on your Facebook, go on Instagram, send 15 more, that's 30. Go on LinkedIn and send like 10 more. Basically, you've scaled it up to 50. So it's super easy to do like 50 DMs every single day. And it's all in the numbers, right? It's all in the numbers. Send a lot of applications, hop on interviews, basic down. This is where like a lot of people actually fail the interviews. Now on the interviews, this is one thing a lot of people kind of ask me like, oh, the businesses, are they looking for experience? What if I do not have experience? What do I do? It's super easy. Be yourself. Pitch yourself. The business is hiring you, not your experience, right? Your experience is key, but they're hiring you. If you say, oh, anybody can say I have 10 years experience, but not everyone can actually do the work, right? Now, let me tell you key things businesses actually hire for, because I've actually hired for a couple of business. Key things you're basically checking is your personality, your communication skill, your body language, your tonality. If you're working as a closer, they're checking your tonality, they're checking how you approach people. Let me give you guys like a secret. Let me give you guys a secret. Most of these businesses are studying you, right? In the DMs, they're studying you. How you're going to interact with them in the DM is key, because it translates and tells them how you interact with your prospect if you're working as an appointment setter. And if you're a closer, how you handle the interview on the call. Basically, the interview call is key, because that's how you're going to handle the calls for them. They're checking all this stuff, and that's what they hire based on. You get right? So you don't just want to do all this stuff anyhow, just, oh, I feel I just want to land role. No, you want to be intentional about this, right? So this is basically how you can land a high quality inbound role as an appointment at that closer and SDR in 2025, right? So I think this is the main stuff, basically the main stuff you need to know. Okay, if you have any questions, drop me a message on Instagram or WhatsApp, on Facebook. But if you want to land a high quality position and basically will give you a job board with a low positions, click on the link in the description. I have a free course. Basically, I have a free course and I have a paid course. Paid course is value. I have a 23 minutes free video training showing you exactly how you can land a position using the 2Q PCL strategy. What's the 2Q PCL strategy? Quality, finding quality roles; quantity, finding a lot of quality roles; third is positioning, being in the right place at the right time; consistency, you know what it means, the word explains itself; and leverage, finding what makes you unique. If they put you in the midst of 10 setters, what will make you stand out? Once you have implemented this stuff, you can definitely land any kind of role for yourself on steroid. If you want to learn how to do this, click on the link in the description. You're going to see the sales channel, check it out. You can also sign up. I will catch you guys in the next video. If you love this video, drop a comment, drop a like, do well to subscribe.